So, we're going to begin a grounding exercise. And grounding is wonderful because it helps us to get our minds out of our thoughts and perhaps off of our pain. And it really helps us to get present in this very moment. And so, this particular exercise actually supports us in utilizing all of our senses. So, we're going to first start with 5 things you can see. So I'm going to invite you to look around and notice details in your environment, such as the color of the walls, the shape of objects, or any patterns in the room. And as you do that, you might want to take some deep breaths and really be intentional about being present to your breath, taking the time to breathe deeply. And once you've noticed 5 things, you can bring yourself back to the recording. And then we'll move on to 4 things you can feel. So I want to invite you to pay attention to the sensations on your body, such as the texture of your clothing, the feeling of your feet on the floor, or even the temperature of the air around you. So noticing 4 things that you can feel. And now, after taking a long, deep breath here, we're going to move on to 3 things you can hear. So you might hear those crystal gongs, those bowls. You might hear a hum of a refrigerator if you're home, or the sound of traffic, or even someone speaking, including myself. Again, I invite you to take some nice deep breaths. And now we're going to move to 2 things you can smell. So perhaps you notice something in the air. Maybe you have a little lotion or something nearby that you can take a whiff of. Perhaps it's the scent of coffee in your cup, or even the fresh air. A nice deep breath here also might bring some scent your way. And then lastly, we're going to think about taste. What's one thing you can taste? Focus on something that you're currently consuming, maybe a piece of gum or a sip of water, or if nothing, focus on the taste that still lingers. Perhaps it's toothpaste, coffee, something you drank earlier, ate. See if you can taste that now. And again, see if you can also allow yourself to breathe a few more deep breaths, giving yourself permission just to be here now. Just for a few more moments, slowing down, grounding, engaging your senses, focusing on the sensory details around you in your environment. This exercise shifts your attention from anxious thoughts and pain sensations to the present moment. It can help us to calm our nervous system and reduce feelings of stress, anxiety, tension. You can do this sitting, lying down, and the more you practice it, the better you're going to become at it. And you can do it when you're feeling anxiety rising, maybe in a conversation or before you get ready for something that might be a little anxiety provoking, like speaking in public or even an interview. So see what you can do to incorporate it into your life and try to use it as often and as regularly as you can.